What's up, everyone? Welcome to Naked. I'm Nicole.
Keisha.
And Deanna.
And this is Naked.
Welcome.
So,
I don't know what that was. I think I was going to say what's up, and forgive me. Sorry.
And forgive my pronunciation today. I had some dental work done, and the numbing has not wore off all the way.
Can you say Reynoldsburg one
Nope.
more time?
Nope. Not saying it. So if I sound a little goofy, that is why. I'm sure it's going to wear off by the end of this. So
That's too funny.
So let's talk about this Nike.
Woo!
OMG.
Listen, folks is pissed. And I'm here for it because they so mad.
I'm here
They
for
so
all of it.
mad.
Did you see the dude that actually set his Nikes on fire while they were still
While he was still in them?
No.
You dumbass.
No.
And so Nike now has to, I really have to research and make sure that this is accurate from Nike, but they have put out a statement on how to burn their clothes properly without
Without you wearing them?
Without
Like
them.
if you gonna go ahead and burn
Yes.
some stuff that you already paid
Yes.
for anyway,
yes.
you might want to make sure that you're not actually
Yeah.
wearing them.
I mean, but don't that speak to the level of stupidity from the
Listen.
people that are even
I
mad
mean-
about it anyway? Like, I feel
I
like
want to know, why are you so mad though?
Listen, I don't have time to go back and forth with these bigots, okay? I don't have time.
You know that's
I feel a
Hey.
remix coming.
Hey.
Like you just created a remix.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
But they so extra.
They're so mad. So I read one tweet that where this guy pulled his son from his football team because the school is sponsored by Nike.
Come on, man.
So now he will miss out on scholarships because it's more important to support the troops.
That doesn't even make any
The
sense.
troops get a Nike discount. Okay? So they said stop using them. Stop using them.
It really cracks me up that people are so mad over who the face of Nike is, but they're not mad
About the
at.
Catholics?
Well, not even that. I mean,
They're
that's
not
a-
mad at
that's a-
that whole
They're
issue.
not mad at the issue.
Right.
Like you have completely missed the entire issue. You done got yourself so worked up about
So worked
this
up.
make-believe issue in your head
Right.
about somebody kneeling and that being against the U.S. and against the flag and against
Yeah.
this, that, and the other. But you're neglecting the issue at hand of
Mhm.
why the man was kneeling in the first place.
First place.
He simply wanted to bring attention to the fact that we are losing our people at unimaginable rates.
And then they said do it on your own time. So now he's been sponsored, and now y'all want to burn shit.
They just mad. They're bigots. Y'all some bigots.
Period.
It is what it is.
I mean,
Period.
It is what it
there's
is.
really
You can
no
try
other
to justify it all you want.
There's no justification.
There's no justification.
Yeah,
And if someone can justify or try, I'm open to listening.
you can keep that shit right
But
there.
I don't want to hear
I'll
nothing
put
about
you-
the truth.
Right.
I'm
I'm
not-
I mean, if you can
I'm
say,
not even
I
about
mean,
to play.
if you can say something that has nothing to do with the troops or the flag, tell me.
But they're gonna be making something up.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put that out there. Y'all can keep that to yourself.
Because what else could you say? Y'all have
Or
taken
we're not
this,
ignorant, so we
y'all
don't
have taken
think
this
that
whole
way.
disrespect of the flag stance to the fucking max. There's nowhere else you could take that. You can't take it any further.
Well, first off, they made that up.
And
Let's-
that's
like,
the point I was getting to. They took it to the max, and it was already made up. There's nothing else you could say.
It would be one thing, like, if he was really, like, disrespectful toward, like, the country that we live in. Like, okay, you might have a point. He's never done anything to be disrespectful. He simply has said, I want to bring attention to an issue at hand. The fact that you were comfortable enough to turn the cheek the other way and say, F your issue,
Mhm.
because you don't matter, your issue doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Like, it's not a valid point.
Yeah.
Like, that's an issue in itself.
Right.
It's
Right.
an issue in itself. I can't. I don't have any tolerance for it. Zero tolerance for the nonsense.
There were people calling into the Breakfast Club, I think it was yesterday. And everyone that called in to disagree and say they were upset with Nike. Charlamagne and Envy were hitting them with questions that they just did not have answers for. All they kept going back to was disrespect of the troops and disrespecting the flag. And Charlamagne even told them, like, before Cap started the protest of kneeling, he met with a veteran who told him the safest or most non-disrespectful way to protest that would be to kneel.
Mhm.
He got that from an Army vet.
I'm gonna do you one better. Everybody talking about he's disrespecting the flag. Do y'all know that you're not supposed to wear
Hey,
paraphernalia that has the
Hey.
flag on it? Like, you're not supposed to.
Hey.
So all these folks that be popping up on TV with the American flag
For the 4th
hats,
and all the 4th of July gear.
That's
and I'm guilty of that myself because I rocks it for the 4th of July. But you're not about to sit up here and try to tell me that it's disrespectful while you rocking the shit that is disrespectful.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. It makes zero sense.
What I loved is before, and I don't remember the exact year, but there was a time where the players weren't even out on the field
Yeah.
for the national anthem. So
Was that not disrespect?
was that not disrespectful? But now if you stay in the locker room now, it's disrespectful because now they're looking for you. They're looking for you to be sitting. They're looking for you to be kneeling. They're looking to make sure that you're on the sidelines.
Yeah.
And I just,
It's a problem when we say something.
it's a problem.
It's
When we don't say
It's a problem
something.
when you don't. It's a problem if somebody agrees with you when you do or don't say something.
Absolutely.
It's a problem all around, except for the problem itself.
The
Yeah.
real problem.
The real issue.
Absolutely.
I can't. I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. These folks ain't about to raise my blood pressure on this.
Hey.
Like, I'm gonna rock my Nikes religiously.
I'm going to
and
go buy
faithfully.
more Nikes.
I might just go buy a whole
I was
Nike
never a
damn
tennis.
tracksuit.
I was never a tennis shoe person, but
Girl.
I'm about to have a whole fit.
Girl.
I got all
Matching
kinds of
tracksuits?
Nikes.
I feel it coming.
I feel like it should happen. This should be a thing.
Matter
Girl.
of fact,
Let's do it.
next recording we gonna wear
Just
Nike
do it.
attire.
There it is.
Just to show
There it
our
is.
solidarity.
There it is.
And Chucks. Chucks included because Converse is underneath Nike, so Chucks included too. Have a whole Converse fit.
We're gonna take a whole full picture and post it
Listen,
for
I'm
all
so
you
ready.
bigots to see.
I'm so ready. I'm gonna go find me some Nike track pants.
I just ordered.
I'm gonna get a
two
tennis
boots.
Oh yes, girl. You better take it back to 96.
Wow.
You better. You better.
Take it out. So
Yeah, tennis
my real quick side note, 'cause that's what we do here. My 20-year class reunion is on the 29th.
Girl, quit playing. You ain't got nobody's 20-year
Yeah,
class
that's
reunion.
right.
20 years.
Oh, whatever.
And it's a 90s thing. So if you
Ooh.
want to join, let me know.
On the 29th?
29th.
Look at that.
So let me know so we can do a whole Nike suit.
Girl.
Whole
like
episode.
TLC.
I was about to say, we walking in like TLC. Right?
What?
Quit playing. I'm rocking
What?
silk pajamas
Damn.
like TLC, girl.
So I'm creep.
And just keep it on.
Okay, my
That's
bad,
what you
my
want
bad.
to do. I'm with you.
Okay. So we're building some sort of recap.
But I commend Nike for sticking with their
Absolutely.
campaign and not trying to bend a little or try to play
Yeah.
the politically safe zone and try to come back with some BS
Yeah.
statement to
Mhm.
try to cover their tracks. I'm glad they've made a
No.
stance and they're sticking to it. So
Yeah, for sure.
And what did I hear about Chevrolet signing Kaepernick or something? Like he's in an ad.
Oh, I don't know. I
I didn't
know
hear
that.
Chevrolet is too, and so they were like, "So what are y'all gonna drive?"
because that's all y'all drive. Oh,
So make sure when y'all burning those,
good move,
y'all
Chevy.
inside them pickups.
Good move, Chevy. Go ahead, burn them Nikes in them shit. They not gonna know what they about to flip the fuck out. Y'all better be careful. Y'all better be careful.
I saw a meme today, and this shit had me in tears at work. This joint was like between Nike and Eminem beefing and Machine Gun Kelly. White folks are so up in arms, they ain't never been as mad since Sears went out of business and Sears started closing stores. Listen, when I tell y'all I was in
I was
tears,
crying. I was
real
crying.
life tears.
I was crying.
Oh my god, they just big mad. They big mad right now.
Oh,
It's
for
okay.
nothing.
It's okay.
Oh,
It's
for
okay.
nothing. There's so many other things in the world
So
to be
many
mad
issues.
about.
to
It's
be upset
okay.
with.
It just
And then the meme that I enjoyed the most though was instead of burning your Nike apparel, why don't you give it to those veterans that you're so
look at
concerned
that,
about?
because that makes sense. That makes sense.
That makes too much sense.
Yeah, it makes too much sense.
Makes too much like right.
sense.
It's too much like right. So
No. That's good stuff right there. People crazy. People are nuts.
They are. They really
For
are.
no reason. I'm just
like they are.
all we got to do is just care about one another, and life would just be so much easier.
So much easier.
Like,
everybody would be so much happier.
Everybody would be
all
just
around
so mad for no reason all the time. I'm like, either folks need a hug or some ass or something. Like, why are
popcorn, therapy,
why
tacos. Because tacos fixes everything.
Oh my god.
a hug and a taco?
A hug and a taco is a popcorn from Target.
And a drink.
And a margarita.
I could take a hug and some tacos.
I could take all of the above.
Every day.
Yeah, I got it.
Every day.
Yeah. Shrimp taco.
Get an online therapy session
Mm.
while eating some tacos and popcorn, while having a drink, and a virtual hug from your therapist.
Sounds amazing.
It would fix everything.
That sounds amazing. And I would like some shrimp tacos now that you brought up tacos.
Matter of fact, anybody see me in passing and need a hug? Ask me for a hug.
Bring it in.
I'm joking.
I was about to
Because
say she's lying. She don't like strangers touching her. She's lying.
My love language is words of affirmation and personal touch, so bring it in. But tell me that I'm beautiful too. Like, not really.
I was about to be like, what?
I'm just kidding.
You're supposed to make them feel
I was
good.
about to say,
You ask
what is this about? Who is this open?
But
it's helping everybody.
it's helping everyone because I'll give compliments back. I give it right back. Bring it in
with some tacos.
with some tacos or popcorn from Target.
I will high five your ass to death, though.
Anywho.
No problem. No problem.
Yes.
So Jimmy,
They
Elbow,
come in act like,
gosh. It's about to be flu season. Just give me an elbow.
listen,
Damn.
germs are year round.
oh my
24/7.
Anyway, Nike also supported Serena Williams.
Yes.
I'm so here for that as
Ooh,
well.
Serena's so
Yeah,
petty.
you
I
don't
love
get
it
off
too.
that damn cat suit, man. That's got
First of all,
these
she's
issues are so
Right.
stupid. I don't
So-
even understand why they're.
It's like y'all are
issues.
finding, like you have to find something.
People bored.
Serena has had body since they started at, what did AJ start? 13, 14, 15, 12, something like that. She's had body since then. Like, it's never going away.
Mm.
She's going to have body for the rest of her life.
So what is the actual reason as to why they were so pissed about this cat suit?
They really didn't have a reason, but the
Oh,
reason
she
why
got
it
body.
was specifically made for her is to help with her blood clots.
Yeah, because she had difficulty with her pregnancy.
Even before that, like she had issues with blood clots, and so they made that specifically for her. And they showed a meme of another Caucasian wearing a similar one. It didn't fit.
She didn't have a body. She
But
didn't have body.
She had a getting body.
Well, sis came through with the tutu. She said, "Oh, I can't wear this. I got something else for you.
Got something for
I
you.
got a trick for you."
Got
And
tutu.
came through with a tutu.
Tutu
I'm
fire.
here for it. I'm here for it. I love it.
I can't even believe
Can
like
we
that.
buy
Like
that?
y'all really said it's banned.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm trying to understand. Like, why? Like, clearly, I feel like I must have missed something. Why is it an issue? Are they saying that wearing pants is disrespectful to the game?
Wait,
We
because
just have to draw the line somewhere.
they wear shorts underneath those tennis skirts, right?
Oh,
Or
sure,
it's like a
Yeah,
sport that they wear.
Because you have to put your
Yeah, they got some type of pants or
balls
something.
Yeah.
in the shorts.
So what's the difference? She just took the
She
overlay
just
off.
extended them.
Yeah. There's no ass hanging out. There's no titties hanging out. Like what?
That's what I'm saying. What is the issue?
She got body.
Get me
thick.
body.
That's why.
But Nike came through with the support for her as well. I enjoyed
This stuff is just ridiculous.
that.
Nike been on point here recently. Shout
I'm
out to
getting
Nike.
all the
I
Nike.
know.
I'm getting all of it. I was
About
not
to
a
go-
tennis shoe person.
Girl,
But
I was about to say, I let them roll out.
because I'm coming. I'm coming.
I say finding a $30 pair of shoes at the outlet.
I do not.
Happy on that.
I do not.
But
But
don't. But so I saw these Hirachis I wanted, and I was like, ooh, I'm too cheap.
are Hirachis the ones with like the little sling back joint on the? Okay.
I don't even go to look for a specific one. I go straight to the back wall and see what I can find.
Well, I wasn't looking for them, but they called my name. And I was like, hey, boo.
Hey girl.
Hey, boo, hey. Hey, girl, hey. And I was like, not
Not
today.
I see you though.
I see you.
But not today.
But not today.
Yeah, I see all kinds
you
of
know I
cute
don't like
shoes.
spending money.
Walking to the back wall, but I just be
no,
like,
no.
oh, you not on the back. You ain't made it to the back wall yet. We can't speak.
So how about I had to work at Polaris on Sunday,
Mhm.
which is in the DSW.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I was like,
Oh,
Satan,
walking
get
through all
behind
those
me.
shoes?
Yes, because we're in the back of the
Girl,
store.
forget that. I walk into DSW broken off, skipping like, hello.
No.
Where's the 80% off section?
No.
I need a purple sticker today. Yes. What?
I'm at you know the sticker.
Yes, I do.
I
Stay away from
know.
them green ones because the green ones is only
Green ones
20%.
only- yeah, they don't
That
even
don't
make a
count.
difference.
That don't count.
I didn't. No, I try to stay away because I don't like spending money.
Girl.
I don't like it.
Ugh, yeah,
Shoes
that-
don't count. You can always spend on shoes.
Not when you got 3 kids.
Point taken.
True story.
That is very true.
Deanna gonna show me these shoes for her senior picture. She's like, they're just $170. I said,
Just.
she almost got called out of her whole entire name. She's just gonna slide them right on back. Not gonna get them.
Just 170.
Um,
Oh, just wait. Look at your face.
yeah,
Have some
whentheresellme.com.
Have some kids, they say.
Yeah, it'll
They
be
so
fun.
They say. They such a blessing, they say.
Mm.
They so cute, they say.
Mm-mm.
It'll be fun, they say.
Look here, the way my student loans are set up,
I'm telling you.
I just don't.
And they are cute when they're small, but as they get older
Oh, yeah.
and they
start
want
wearing
stuff. They
shoes
start wanting
that
stuff.
cost $170,
Want
then
stuff.
Whew. That hurt my soul.
I mean, even
yeah,
if
your face looked real.
Yeah, I was.
even if she paid half, I couldn't. I'd be like, nah, bruh, nah. Mm-mm.
What kind of shoes was these though? I'm
It was
curious.
some type of Nike something.
Oh, these was tennis shoes.
Yeah, they're tennis shoes.
Girl, Air Max is like 170 and better.
I think
now.
they were Air Maxes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they were Air Maxes.
Wait a minute.
But I'm like, I still gotta get an outfit to go with these shoes.
So it's been a while since I bought like real life tennis shoes, not from outlet. So does Lady Foot Locker still do like the 2 for $90?
Was that a thing?
Tell your age. Tell your
Ooh.
age.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was a thing.
yeah, they used to do 2 for
They
$90.
used to be like the back to school special.
Yeah. Oh. Sheesh.
No, that's long gone. You can't even
I
find
should've-
that online.
I should have known better though, because I tried to go buy some Timbs like year
Ooh.
before last.
Ooh.
And I remember my Timbs used to be like $90.
$85 with tax. It was 90.
Exactly.
No, ma'am, no, sir. How about 130?
Starting.
Starting.
For
And
certain colors.
That's for the basic
Yeah,
or whatever color is not selling is 130.
yeah.
I'm like, is East Bay still in business? 'Cause
They
like,
are.
are they on sale?
No.
I don't like this. Why does it cost so much?
I bought
I
a
don't
pair
like
of Timbs in 2007. I just replaced them 2 years ago. Hold on. But they're still in my closet because those are my coming in and going out boots in the wintertime.
Got
I
it.
do have a new pair that I just got last year or the year before. Last year. I just bought them last year. But I've had them same Timbs since 2007. They are the original, what is it, the nubuck
Yeah,
Mhm.
the wheat ones.
wheat. Yep.
Yep.
The originals I got in 2007. Got them at an outlet in Detroit.
I call myself being cheap with the pair of Timbs that I have now. And what I need to do is just get rid of them. So,
Oh my gosh.
like, first off, I need to get rid of them. So, I don't know where they came from, but they were cheaper in the wide. So, my Timbs, when I wear them, they flop off my feet.
No.
She got like a real life worker boot.
like the construction.
Like the construction.
They're not construction boots. They wide with.
They are construction boots.
Don't give them away. Gone now.
That would
I'm
be a great
getting some
gift.
Sperry boots.
Give it to
That's what I'm getting.
Girl,
Get
some
on
what?
sale. Some Sperry boots.
girl, I just need to say, I'm gonna go buy me some
Keisha's
lugs
winter
or
boots
something.
for
Shut
the-
up.
Listen, them the best boots to have on in the winter. Ain't nothing get through them Sperry boots.
That's what I'm getting. I'm getting some Sperry boots. I can get a discount, and that's what I want.
you said.
Yeah. Okay. We'll talk.
Offline.
Offline.
Sorry,
Yes,
guys.
all right.
Offline.
Mm-hmm. You know, that's my favorite word there.
What
As
is
you said, sell and discount.
Yeah.
Which is why she has construction boots that she was trying to pass off like back their regular Timbs.
Like, they really.
I don't know what happened. Like, first off, I was like, when did Tim start making Wild with Tims? Like, I don't know.
I mean, they have to because
I mean, I
they
guess
were really made for construction
That's
work
what they were
I
made
mean-
for.
and New Yorkers.
Well, if one of the listeners got some super wide fat feet, I got a pair of boots that are available to somebody in need.
That is hilarious.
Lord,
Oh my goodness. Oh
I'm
my
gonna
goodness.
do
What
better.
else are we talking about today?
I'm gonna do better.
Gots to do better.
Oh, I know y'all seen the story about Geoffrey.
Yeah.
What's his last name?
Owens.
Owens. I keep wanting to
Is
say
it
Geoffrey
Owen
Smith.
or Owens?
I think it's Owen.
Don't give me the line.
I keep wanting to call him Geoffrey Smith. I don't know where I got that from.
I just want to call him Alvin.
That too.
That right there.
That's-
That right there.
That's how I know him.
Yeah.
So how is anybody clowning somebody about having a job?
About being a hard worker. About hustling. That's what's wrong with people nowadays.
That's
No,
the problem.
like nobody wants to put in the hustle in order to get from point A to point B. Everybody's so pressed to just wake up and just blink your eyes and be where you want to be.
Yeah.
This man is hustling.
Mhm.
That is the type of man I'm looking for. Somebody
Indeed.
who's willing
Indeed.
to get out and do what they need to do.
Indeed.
Like
My
straight
thing is,
up.
like, where do you think these people do work? So I was watching something where they were talking. It was Spice Adams. Do y'all follow him?
Yes.
He is
No.
hilarious.
The chubby dude with the ashy knees that be pulling the shorts all the way up. That thing you can play basketball.
I know who you're talking about.
So he also does these videos of like songs that have been remade,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's like, when people don't know that they've been remade, so you be like, living my best life. But wait a minute, is this the extended version? And it really was like Midnight Stars. So anyway, they showed a clip from Midnight Star, and then I'm looking like all these people, like where do they work now? They're not in the music industry, or like all those old shows, like just people that just
Yeah.
came in. Like, where's Waldo from Family Matters?
Yeah.
Where are all these people?
Yeah.
They're working at Walmart
They're working.
or Chase or Target. I don't know.
Straight up.
But they have jobs because they're not in their field anymore. So
Yeah.
how dare you look down on somebody because they're paying their bills?
Because they are hustling. Like it blows me.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
It
Like,
blows me.
y'all really try to meme him
It,
for working?
I'm so glad that shit backfired.
So what was the actual? Because all I saw was like meme of him working at Trader Joe's, but I didn't see where they were like actually shaming him. They were just saying like, "Oh, and that the dude from the Cosby Show." And then all I saw was like people were trying to shame him. I was like, so what were some of the comments that were like trying to shame him?
So to be honest with you, I'm not sure. I was under the impression that the original post had some shade to it.
They didn't outright say it, but they like insinuated like, look at this clown, basically.
Ah, got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
and then the comments went from there.
And immediately people came to, I'm not going to say his rescue, because, I mean, he didn't need to be rescued.
His defense.
But they came to his defense for sure.
Yeah.
So,
And so look at him now. He's gonna be on Tyler Perry.
yeah, Tyler Perry offered him a job.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Did he confirm and say, yeah, I'm going to take it?
I'm not sure. I just saw.
Because it could be he just like, I'm over the Hollywood life. I don't want to do it anymore.
Right.
I want to
Very
go back
likely.
to a normal life.
Well, he was on Good Morning America, and he said that he doesn't want to be given anything.
Mhm.
He wants to be able to. He wants the opportunity to audition,
My man.
and because he was like, I don't want to just
Because he's a hard worker.
And I'm like, yes, Alvin.
I'm here for it.
That one I
I'm here
couldn't
for it.
believe.
Because it's crazy. It's crazy.
Again,
And
people
Blue
have
Collar-
way too many things to be worried about than Nike, where this man is working,
Mm-hmm.
just,
And Serena's cat
and Serena's catsuit.
Just stupid.
It's way too much.
Just stupid. It's so funny to me because blue collar workers like have always been like a staple within our community. Like they've always been like the foundation. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what our grandparents and our parents were. You know, they weren't
Right.
in corporate.
Right.
They were blue collar workers.
Right.
They worked hard. They
Right.
worked their 8 hours
Like I
doing whatever.
still-
They made exactly. They made sure to do the food on the table. You do what you got to do in order to take care of your family.
Absolutely.
How dare you look down on somebody? I myself have been in a position where I got laid off and my ass needed to pay bills.
And
These
had to
student
do what you
loans
had to
wasn't
do.
stopping.
Yeah.
Guess who was out here collecting trash in office buildings? Hey, you do what you got to do.
do.
And I am not ashamed of it.
I definitely
So-
took that route when I first moved back to Columbus.
Yeah. You do what you gotta do and keep it moving.
I don't know. I've had 3 jobs at one time, so I
That too.
definitely
So
crazy.
3 jobs is for 3 people.
Oof.
Well,
I tried to do 2 jobs at once. And every night that I went to that second job, I thought about what you said. Like, girl, don't do it. 2 jobs is for 2 people. I would be so wore out.
Yeah.
So wore out.
I don't
and
know
then
how
when
I did it.
And when you get the paycheck, you be like, it ain't even worth it.
Right.
Mm-mm.
I don't get home till 10, 11 o'clock at night. Sometimes they would send me out to this medical center way out off of Bethel.
Yeah.
And I would have to be there till midnight. Meanwhile, I got a regular job that I got to get up at 5, 6 a.m.
No, when I was working at Everest, that's when I worked 3 jobs. And one weekend, I would work 3rd shift and then get up and have to come.
See, I've never done a 3rd shift because I value my sleep.
I value my sleep
I'm
too,
not-
but I also
You did what you had to do. You did what you had to do.
And 3 kids.
Mm.
Yeah. After a few paychecks, I was like, this ain't even worth it. I took the job because I wanted to pay off like credit card debt, like
Yeah.
quick. It wasn't even worth it.
That was the realization I came to. So when I was in grad school, I worked at Everest and then I worked at a shoe store. And I was going to school. And what I would end up doing was taking all the little $60 that I made at the shoe store, and then I would blow that on the shoes inside the shoe store. And then I'd be like, so now what?
Working like, yeah. Grabbing those Friday, yeah.
Wait. And I get a discount?
Like,
Put them in the back.
That damn
Put them in the back.
discount. That
Put them
damn
in the back
discount
for
and
me.
sale for you.
Girl.
That is too funny.
Then I went on break one day. Somebody stole my purse from that damn job. I was like,
Oh, man, I heard
this.
And went next door and went nuts at
They
Walmart.
went and balled out up in Walmart. My bank, shout out to Bank of America, because they called my phone immediately.
Okay.
I stormed up out that job. I left the register and all. There was customers in the store. I was like, I got business to handle. Ain't nobody worried about the shoe store.
Mm-mm.
They wasn't worried about my shit. I ain't worried about y'all shit. Went over to that store. It was a mess. I stormed into the security office. Like, y'all gonna show me some tapes.
Right.
I don't know what to tell you, but I'm not going nowhere until y'all show me some
Did
tapes.
they show you the tapes?
They showed me the tapes.
I'm feeling some type of way.
Girl,
I'm feeling some type of way.
It was a hot mess.
Did I tell you what happened to me with Columbia Gas?
No.
So I was checking my account and there was an $80 transaction to Columbia Gas. I don't have Columbia Gas. I don't pay Columbia Gas.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it ain't me. I ain't had a Columbia Gas account. There's no reason why they should be taking any money. We'll do an investigation. I said, no, let's call Columbia Gas right now.
Yeah.
We gonna confirm this. I didn't do this. They're like, well, it's still pending. It's coming through. You done already took your $80.
You done already took it out. That's why I hate when they be like, it's still pending. Like, no.
You took my $80.
Pending is showing me it's going to come out.
Yes,
That's pending.
Absolutely.
You took it already.
You took it. So they're like, well, you have to wait till it posts and all this other bullshit.
How about you wait?
Yeah, no, I don't want to wait. I want my $80 now. I want it now. So then I call Columbia Gas and they're like, well, we'll do an investigation. Motherfuckers, I've told you, you verified right now, I have no account with you.
Mm-mm.
What investigation you gotta do?
No.
So then they go back and forth. So I call PNC and I'm like, I just called Columbia Gas and they happen to know. This is like after a couple days and we call them every day because I'm like, we don't get to the bottom of this.
Girl.
So I said, so you know who did it, but you won't tell me. For security reasons.
Walmart tried that mess.
Won't tell me who stole my $80.
Walmart tried that. I busted in security like a stormtrooper. What you not gonna do is take $300 and something dollars up out of my account. They would have took more, but my bank shut it down.
Yes.
Because they just kept going through the self-checkout like, oh, $100 gift card. Oh, that
Oh,
worked.
that worked.
$100 gift card. Ooh, redo.
Oh, no. Bank of America was like, that ain't that ain't a discount, so she didn't do these.
This was not on sale.
Yeah.
We know it was not this time.
It was not on sale.
We
It's
know.
not discount or sale.
But Walmart tried that same mess. Like, oh, you can't, blah, blah, blah. Get out my way, Mr. Manager Man. Go about your business. Because where I'm going is to security, and I knocked on that door like I was out there like a Jehovah's Witness.
You will stop right now.
Like, do they knock so
I
hard?
don't know. They be trying to wake you up. That's
Be scared to open the door. Like, shit.
like, ooh, who is that? Is that the police? Well, y'all got a ticket in here or something?
I know because I didn't knock like that. Because I didn't want y'all to come to the door.
I did not. Ain't nobody home, y'all. Ain't nobody home.
Ain't nobody home.
I just slid them the pamphlet underneath the door. I left the pamphlet for them. Oh.
I would.
I don't think I ever read one of them pamphlets. That's so sad. Oh man.
I don't think I have either. Now that you say that.
No. And the sad thing is, like, they was this thin. Like, it wasn't really nothing. It was like 2 pages.
Yeah.
I feel terrible. I got Jehovah's Witnesses in my family. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm mad.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh my god.
Next time you got one of them fine pamphlets, come on, feel free to drop it off at my doorstep. That's what she said. Come knock on the door.
It's not what I said. Yes.
She'll have cheese and crackers waiting.
Lily will be there to greet you.
We won't.
So bark you down to damn
Look
death.
here. Look here. They show up at my door. I'm going to act like Lily. I don't see nothing. I'm going to Stevie Wonder that ass real quick.
Oh my god.
I can't stand y'all. Y'all ain't
Terrible.
shit.
Terrible. Making jokes about your own blind child.
But she was out here killing that commercial.
She
was
did.
in,
She was so
She was
good.
killing that
So we'll
commercial.
have to put. Can we put a link?
Oh my
in
god,
the-
yes we
Yes.
can.
So
Yes,
that
we
you
can.
can see Lily's commercial.
So y'all can see my boo.
Yeah.
She was out here strutting, styling and profiling.
So cute.
And she's like at the beginning and the end of the commercial. I was like, my baby is a store. Store quality. What?
Morgan was so amazed.
I
So how did she get in that commercial? Go ahead, see. You're not getting in nobody's commercial right now.
mean, Morgan's really cute though, so I feel like she could definitely rock a commercial.
Listen, Morgan would turn a commercial out.
Yeah, I know she would. Yeah, I know it. I already know.
Pretty sure that's what she's gonna do when she gets older. She's gonna be on somebody's TV or stage.
Look, I will be right on the sidelines with my pom-poms and my airbrush t-shirt with some glitter on it. Yes, I did say airbrush. I'm gonna get it done in Northland Mall.
You're going home.
Security.
I can't. I can't.
Pop-Tart.
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm mad you just went through like the whole scene.
This is hilarious.
I'm so ready.
Oh my goodness.
Lordy.
So,
Oh my goodness. Cannot.
should we talk about the mayonnaise mayhem?
Oh, let's talk about the mayhem.
Okay, Charlamagne said that yesterday morning. I about fell out.
Charlamagne don't have no sense.
No,
Like,
none.
no sense. At
None.
all.
Well, why are they all so mad at each other?
I don't know, but I'm here for it. And I went and listened to Eminem's what do we call them? Do we still call them CDs now?
Album.
No.
Albums.
It's not
Because you don't call videos anymore. They're called visuals.
I call them videos.
Yeah, it's still a video.
I don't know. I don't know what to call them now.
Well, it's not a CD.
It's not a CD.
There's no disc.
An album.
But it's not an album. It's online. So what do you call that? His
Project?
new music?
His new project.
We
His
listen
new
to
project.
his
So
new
I-
stuff.
I listened to
Okay,
his new
hold on.
stuff.
So clear. What's the difference? So an EP is like a half of an album, or is EP like an actual finished project?
To the Google.
What's an EP?
To the Google.
Extended
iPhone's
project?
closest.
Is the EP the long version or is the EP the short stuff that they be dropping?
That's what I think. It's the short one because every time they said EP, it'd be like 4 or 5 songs.
Maybe EP is like an excerpt of my upcoming project. EP.
I don't know. I've been
I don't
confused
know.
about that a long
I
time.
don't
Like,
know.
is EP
Extended play. An extended play record, often referred to as an EP, is a musical recording that contains more tracks than a single, but is usually unqualified as an album or LP.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's short.
What's an LP?
To the Google. You're already there. keep it going.
What is LP? Laura, somebody. Okay.
No, don't want to know about Laura.
Okay, somebody tell me what LP is because it's
Is
not
it a long play? If the
Makes sense. Go
That
with it.
sounds
Yeah.
we're gonna
right.
go with that.
We're gonna go with that.
Yeah.
For 200.
All right.
That works. Good answer. Good
Good answer.
answer.
Good answer.
Steve, we got it.
Oh my god.
OMG. Yes.
So you
But
liked it.
I did. There's only one song on there I didn't like. But the rest of the album, I was here.
I have not listened to the
for
whole thing.
it.
I have not listened to the whole thing.
I enjoyed it. It was a bop, as my children say.
What I heard I did like, which was that major diss record where he dissed everyone.
I mean, just ran them down.
Mm.
And I'm here for all of that.
He dissed Kathy Gifford.
I mean,
Gifford Griffin. What's her
Griffin.
Griffin.
Yeah.
Griffin.
I don't know. But
Griffin.
I like her because
Griffin.
she doesn't like
Who's Kathy
45.
Gifford?
Oh, no. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Is that from, I was confusing with Kathy Griffin.
Wait a
The
minute.
one who
That's
doesn't like Trump.
who I thought he was talking about.
That is who he's talking about. So who's Kathy?
Kathy Gifford is from the talk show that used to be Regis and Kathy.
No, sorry, Kathy.
Oh, it
Wasn't
sure
talking
is.
about you.
It sure
Yeah,
is.
that's
yeah.
that
He was talking about the one that got her head or
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
spiked head.
That's Griffin.
That's
Griffin.
Griffin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, which one was he actually talking about?
That one.
That's what I thought.
Griffin.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to go back. You know what? I'm gonna have to Google the words because I can't. It was
And that song he dissed everybody that said that last album project LP
Music.
long play that he had done. They said it was whack, so he dissed everybody.
So what was his last project?
I don't recall it.
Cause I could have sworn like,
Resurrection.
is that what Slim Shady's on? Cause that's the last one I remember.
No,
Slim Shady. That no.
that's many moons ago.
I mean, but where he been?
Being resurrected.
Mm. Mm. Okay.
Raising Haley.
Isn't he? Did I read this somewhere like that he's like drug and alcohol free now?
Yeah, he has been going on.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what's up.
So maybe that's what he was doing when he disappeared.
Yeah.
And then maybe he did. Wait a minute.
Well, MGK did
Wait
say
a minute.
that on his
Who-
disc.
was it his album that Beyonce was on, that first track, and it was really weird? It was like a gospel song, but then at the end he comes in and like goes off.
I don't know.
Ooh. How does that song go? I think it was his album. Which if it was whack. I didn't enjoy it.
I don't even
This
know
is
what
that-
album you're talking about. So.
There is I don't know if this was an album or he just did a single, but he did a song with Beyonce. And through the song, it's okay. But then at the end, he goes into like full rap mode. It changes the whole feel of the song. It just
And they still
it didn't go
released
together. Yeah, it's the I don't know if it was the first song on there. It's the only song that I listened to all the way through on that album.
In my mind, there's the album that has Slim Shady, and then there was Nothing, and then he dropped Bars on what was that? The boards like 2 years ago or last year. Where
Oh
was,
yeah,
where
when he was in the cipher.
yeah, when he was in that
Yes.
fight when he was going in on Trump.
Yeah.
Like as far as I'm concerned, it was Slim Shady and then that. Like I don't know nothing in between.
He had Renegade.
He had Renegade.
Oh, I'm not Renegade. Wait,
Yeah.
Renegade wasn't on Slim Shady.
That
It was
is on
on Jay-Z's
Jay-Z's
album.
album.
Shit. So again, his album, I'm at a loss.
But I'm with you.
I'm at a loss.
But I do think that was probably, it had to be. I don't know if it was a single or the album, but the fact that none of us can tell you what the album was for sure, I mean, there you have it.
But a lot of people have released stuff, and if it doesn't come up on like a YouTube and I'm listening to something else, I don't really know.
Tidal
Like,
keeps me
or
informed
somebody
every
will
Friday.
post something on their Instagram, and I'm like, oh, In Vogue came out with something new? Well, let me go listen.
Yeah, I'm just in the habit of like checking Google Play every Friday. Like
Maybe I need to get better at that because I don't.
I just go to Tidal. They give me all the newly released music.
Same with Google Play.
Singles, day by day, albums every Friday.
There,
whatever's
but I
released.
want that remix. Wait, is his name Jacquees?
Jacquees.
Jacquees.
What
He's
remix?
tripping. He did a tripping remix of LMA's.
Oh, I ain't heard that one. I kind of let her music go.
Yeah, no, that's why I like his version.
Her music and hers music.
Yeah, no, I listened to hers new LP,
The new one.
The long play.
the long play,
Album project LP.
whatever,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, this sounds the same.
It does. It does. But I also kind of feel like, and somebody somewhere is probably going to like write in and send us some hate mail. But I feel like her and SZA like sound very similar. And I like both of them, don't get me wrong. But I feel like it's a very similar like noise.
No,
Or, like sound.
Oh, you called it noise. Good
I mean,
I know. Like I love her so much.
I listen to both.
all her songs sound the
They
same.
do sound the same.
Talking about her. You gotta change your name, damn it, because it's too hard to when you
It's gonna
compare
be like I'm talking about
multiple
her and they're like,
people.
who?
Which one? Her.
Speaking of her, corporate Nike Petty. Have y'all heard of him?
Yes. Yes. I heard there was him.
Him took hers album and remixed all the shit.
Yes.
Came out with a shadow on the cover and was like him.
Trash.
Boom.
Why didn't I think of that shit?
Trash.
Could have got paid.
She.
Them. We
got
Them. Us. You.
We. Our. Theirs. I do. Not trying to like shade her.
Oh my god.
Her, the artist.
H-E-R.
But
I guess
I do
think better if I spell it.
no, it doesn't, because it's still her. Like,
I liked her first album.
yes,
Her first album was dope. I
It
like
is.
SZA's first album. But I do think that they sound very
I
similar.
tried listening to SZA's and I
Wait.
just could not.
Wait.
get into it.
Wait, which first album is are y'all talking about?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
she
like
only has
the
one.
only one that I know of.
No,
Is
she
the
has one before
Does she?
this one that she dropped.
Okay, so I don't know.
Okay,
anything
maybe
about
it's an EP.
Right.
No,
Don't know.
so I didn't know that she had dropped anything prior. I know that she had been featured on a bunch of people's stuff.
That's how I knew of
Before-
her.
right,
She was
yeah.
featured on a bunch of
Yeah, but I thought that this one was her only like album. So that's the one that I'm referring to.
Maybe it was an EP mixtape. No.
I didn't hear it.
I don't know if what those consist. A mixtape to me be like full albums, and then they'd be like, no, this is a mixtape. Like, there's 10, 15 songs on
So the mixtapes mean that they're not released by the studios, correct?
by the, what do you call
By the big ones.
them?
We are
Recording
terrible
company?
with- Yes, recording companies. Yes, like we're terrible with this. We should
Completely
definitely
terrible.
need to research our shit before we start talking about it. However, that's not what we do here.
A little too late for that.
We don't do that here.
But what I'm saying is, I actually think her is talented.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I don't know if she tried to ride that wave off of her first album, ride it longer and again on the second album, and it just did not. It all sounded the same.
Well, and that's like LMA too, because all of her songs,
I like
except
that.
outside of Naked. You know,
I just love
Naked.
This is because it's a slower version.
I-
Love Naked. Naked podcast.
That's not why I like it. I liked it long before we even did the podcast. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
No, but Trippin' and Boot Up sound alike to me.
Really?
They do.
Sound.
I don't know. I haven't heard it. I'm gonna have to.
When it came on, I was like, "Oh, this is Boot Up," and it was different words, and I was like, "Oh."
They said mixtape.
And so then I heard, say his name again,
Hurt.
Jaquise,
Jacquees.
that dude,
I mean, you taking it from me though. I don't know if that's actually his name. It's just
that J dude.
when I read it, that's how I saw it. Like,
Okay, well,
Jacquees.
my bad, boo, if that's not how you pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but his version is Me Like You. I'm here for it.
Me like.
Me Like You.
This album I love.
I still listen.
Still
I'm
listen
gonna have
to
to
it.
go back because
Still.
Nia is here for it. She's like, I can't believe you don't like it. I was like, I don't know why I didn't.
There was a period for months that I started every morning listening
Listen to that.
to SZA.
I think I have to
And
go
then-
back and listen. I definitely need to go back and listen to it because, like, the Chloe Haley
Mm-hmm.
chicks. The first time I listened to that album, I was like, "There's only like one song on here I like." We played one of the songs in the salon, and I was like,
Same.
Them
Yeah,
girls.
same.
and I was like,
Same with their album.
"Oh." I was like, "I'm like."
Well, because listening to their album, I'm like, I don't know if I'm too old for this,
It was
or
definitely a different vibe.
or not woke enough, or I felt like I was in between somewhere. in there.
I said, same.
Like,
But-
missing something.
Yeah, but like you said, listening to it more, I found I like more and more songs on
Yeah.
their album.
Interesting.
But SZA, I was on it first listen.
From day one.
I don't know why I couldn't.
Her and Cardi B, I can still sit and listen to back to back.
I know, I still
I
listen
just
to
listened to
Cardi.
Cardi B the other day.
She's definitely
That get up 10
in my
boys.
playlist.
It's like straight out the gate, like song number
As soon
one.
as
the beat drops.
As soon as that hits,
What?
then she come in like, look. At the same time. That makes you feel like, what, bitch, what?
What? What am I looking at?
No, it ain't no look like look. It's like, look, listen, bitch.
You about to learn
I'm about
today.
to tell you something. Need you to tune your ears up.
Well, let me get my notepad.
And they said they gave her 2 options. I'm like, what? What they give you? Stripping or lose? For real?
Listen,
I hate you so much right now.
straight
You
up.
said dance in the club right across from my school.
I said
Not fuck. Don't
Don't
get
get
it
confused.
confused.
I had to set the record straight because bitches love to assume. Girl, they do.
They do like to
though.
assume now. They sure do, y'all.
What's the one song where she's like something about ladies and the only time I respect?
The only
That's my favorite part.
What?
That is my favorite.
the only time I sung is when our ladies host
When
to
our
rest.
ladies
The only
host a rest.
Listen,
Wait, what's
my
my favorite
favorite?
the
part?
only time that I'm a lady is when our ladies host to rest. Yep.
Ow.
I don't know. It's my favorite part.
Well, what song is that on? I'm not.
Girl, I
The
can't
one
even
that
tell
they're
you.
I'm not hearing
with Daddy. It's not Daddy. It's Daddy.
No. Nope.
Yeah.
You
The
have
Gucci bag. Gucci bag. Gucci bag.
No, but it's
Uh-uh.
fire, and it's my favorite part. Whole album. That's my favorite part. When our ladies host a rest.
I love
I
it.
get so
I
amped.
love it.
Everyone on 70 East be like,
Girl.
Mm-mm-mm.
What?
I just listened to that whole album on the way driving back from Cleveland at 2:00 in the morning. It was ready. I got back here and like, yep. Who
not,
won it?
not yet.
Yep.
You're not fucking with me on these streets.
Pulling up the red lights. Pew pew.
Who won it? I cannot get distracted.
I love me some Cardi.
Yeah, get
Oh, I wanted to say something about power so bad, but
we cannot.
we'll wait. We'll wait.
Get Up 10 is in my little. I have a little mixtape of my own that I play on the way to Ishmael's games
Oh, shoot.
because I like to get hyped up like I'm about to go play.
No, I do too. I do too. I went to South's first game, and I was like, wait a minute. First, I think I'm a football coach and a cheer mom.
How do you
All
both at
rolling
the
into
same
one.
time?
At the same time.
Ooh, I could never sit
And the
next to
band
you
director.
at a game.
I was like, wait a minute. Why y'all not playing? They just scored. Why y'all not playing?
Too much.
Why y'all not cheering? What?
Too much.
Take a knee. There's a player down. Like,
Okay,
this
so
boy was like,
who are you?
here for?
Everybody.
I said my job is a cheer.
Ma'am, what is happening?
The production's not right overall.
No.
Okay.
No, I think I runs it all.
I never pay attention to the cheerleaders. But the cheerleaders for the freshman team are so bad, even I noticed that they sounded like Monday morning.
No, not Monday morning.
Monday morning.
Oh.
Like 6 a.m. Monday morning.
Oh. That's
We
very
are the Indians. Go, fight, win.
Oh no.
We
I'd have been down there like
go, fight, win.
I think I'm a cheater.
Then they come together and be like, go Indians.
No spirit fingers?
I don't know if they do. I'd say this about all cheerleaders. All cheerleaders do this to me.
You're supposed to
It just makes me so sad.
You just did spirit fingers. What's the difference
You're
if I do this or this? Oh, you didn't wiggle. You just put your hands up.
you have
No,
to have
there's
the
a pop.
Thank you.
There's a
The
pop.
pop.
Oh, shut up.
I am the cheer coach, the band director, and I be like on the O line. Like,
Okay, well, they didn't.
block for your block.
They didn't have no
Don't
spirit
come to a game.
fingers, no
Don't come to a
pop,
game with me.
You're crazy.
no enthusiasm in their
I
voice.
am.
They didn't have any of that.
So I know y'all trying to come to the game Friday. Listen, I am so involved.
Whatever
So-
game I come to, I'm not sitting with you.
You have to.
No, I'm not.
I'm fun. I'm real fun. I'm real fun.
Out there like you got Tourette's, yelling at every damn.
I do. Deanna be like, mother, go home.
Girl.
Ugh.
Somebody's gonna beat you up out there yelling like that.
Nah, they think it's funny.
Oh my god.
Because they be like, when I walk in, they don't expect that.
They be talking about you when they leave.
I'm sure that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Y'all see her?
First of all, whose
Yeah,
daughter
yes.
is that?
Right.
Where's her mother?
Oh, we were talking about she going on her 20-year class reunion. Girl.
She might be a senior or something, but where's her mother?
They be so disrespectful to me. And I walked in there to sign some papers for reunion.
Because they
And I was
I'm
just
student.
waiting there and waiting.
Go to class.
She's like, do you need something? I said, yes!
I've only been standing here.
I need something to sign something for my daughter. And she's like, you're a parent? I said, yeah. Need to sign some shit.
Yes, I am.
I need to get to work. You see the W nail art shirt rocking? Be so disrespectful.
Just show a flash of gray hair every now and
I
then.
know, like these blazers popping. They are popping, and I'm about to go get it colored.
You barely got some gray talking about they popped.
You heard her. You saw it.
This is a whole village of grays. And
That looks like one homeless one right there.
One.
That's it.
I literally, okay, I see, okay, two, Keisha.
No, that looks like edge control.
It's a whole village. It's a whole village.
So I was going to say that I thought it was gel at first,
It's great.
but I didn't want to, but since Dee put it out there, I thought it was
They
gel
are great.
until you
And
just
I'm
pointed
gonna
out
get
the
them
gray.
colored. My edge control is clear. And laid.
Do y'all know that there's edge control that will dye your hair?
Shut the
saw
front
that.
door. Bring what?
I saw that.
Ree told me about it. She said, do you know there's edge control that will dye your hair?
But does it lay your edges?
I don't know anybody who's actually used it.
Well, they also have that new Eco Styler that has CBD oil in it. I'm interested.
Eco Styler does not work for me.
It doesn't work.
The only one that works
For
for
my
me is olive
edges.
oil.
Doesn't
the
work for my
olive oil.
edges.
I tried the flaxseed one and that don't hold
That
good
didn't.
enough.
That didn't do anything.
Mm-mm. The olive oil one's the one with the green lid, right?
Mhm.
I think you told me about that one. I put it on. I put my scarf on. Took my scarf off. It curled right back up.
You tried it.
Like giving me freedom.
Like, good morning.
You tried.
What's a nice rest? Thank you for that. Get our day started.
That's from the sun.
I was like, oh, okay, all right now.
The only actual edge control that I've actually found that works is Neo Organics.
That shit's expensive.
It is
Mm,
$12.99
mm,
for edge control,
mm.
but it works.
Hey,
So if
you
you
can't
need
put
them
price
edges,
on stuff that works.
True.
I'm gonna tell you that now.
I just be like, well, I'm gonna go just a little cheaper and get a, that works.
and then by 3 o'clock, your edges is like, hey, boo, hey.
It's alright.
I be going with Gorilla Glue,
Gorilla Snot.
whatever that shit is.
Yeah.
And then
That-
Wait a minute, it's really called that?
yes.
Gorilla-
You
yeah.
never seen Gorilla Snot?
No.
That's what I always use. Kiara uses that faithfully.
Yeah.
Never even seen it. Where are you guys getting this?
Walmart, Target,
Any hair store.
anywhere.
Any hair store.
You know, I'll go down to the.
They
I'm
have
used-
it
what is it
too.
called?
She has it too.
Miss
She has
I don't
it
know.
too.
Miss Melanin Beauty Supply.
She has
Um,
it too.
You've passed it. It's in a yellow.
It's actually in that
container
first
with orange
aisle. When
lid.
you first walk in, it's in that first aisle. There's orange, purple,
You right.
blue, and I think red.
Okay, I might
I only
visit
use
that.
yellow.
Yeah, that's the only one I use.
Only use
Yeah.
yellow. And it comes in 2 different
Is
containers.
it more like an edge control or a gel?
It's
It's
gel,
in gel.
but I use
Does it dry your hair out?
Well, no, because I mix it actually with like castor oil. I put I keep castor oil in my hair because like not olive oil, coconut oil. My hair just soaks it right up.
I don't like the
And then-
smell of coconut oil.
I do a whole mixture.
Yeah, coconut oil just-
coconut oil.
By itself, oil just does not work. Either my hair soaks it up and it looks like I haven't done anything to it, or the oil sits right on top of my hair and I'm just like a greasy mess leaving stains on pillows. I don't have time.
I use TGIN's their green tea
Mm-hmm.
leave-in conditioner, but I use Wet Line Extreme. Haven't tried it with the Gorilla Snot yet, and I think it will mix,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't have the crunch that I used to have. So I use a really good leave-in conditioner.
Mm-hmm.
I use all conditioners. I don't shampoo. I only shampoo once a month.
Really?
That's yeah.
And I condition, deep condition, leave-in conditioner.
I
I
gotta
don't play because my
Not
hair is dry.
I gotta wash at least like once a week.
I wash once a week, but I
But
do not.
If
shampoo.
I No, I mean like I have to use shampoo at least
do
once
you?
a week. Like my scalp be like,
Yeah.
bitch, get this off of me.
Yeah, no, my hair be like, bring on more conditioner.
But if I wash my hair,
because I heard conditioner.
if I wash my hair more than once that week, I will, like the other times that I do it, I would just do a co-wash with conditioner.
Ooh, you wash hair twice a week?
Yeah, sometimes.
Ooh, that's a commitment.
But that's when you get this though. So
But
it's-
it looks good though.
yeah, but it gets dry.
How long does it take your hair to dry?
16
It
days.
takes 16 and a half.
I washed my hair Monday.
It's still damp.
It was a little damp this morning. It's pretty dry. Yeah, it's a little wet under here, but yeah, almost dry.
Even
So about 2 days.
90,000 degrees outside.
I was barely outside today though.
Yeah, I did not go.
Like I don't really be outside. I'm outside to walk to my car,
I know that's right.
drive to work, get out, walk into the building, come back out, walk to my car to leave. Sometimes go to pick up Ishmael and come in the house, go to practice, come back. Like I'm just to and from. I'm not ever just outside.
Yeah.
I will go outside because our salon is freezing. So I will go stand outside sometimes.
I got a heater that I'm not supposed to have.
Oh, I've always had a space heater. At my job, well, my work is salon, I can't do it now, but any office job, I come with a granny sweater
Mhm.
and a space heater.
Yeah, our office is way too open for me to sneak my heater now. So I literally have 4 blankets.
Mm.
And a Snuggie.
That's one of the 4.
Oh my goodness.
The struggle. The struggle.
Are we gonna talk about Insecure?
We can.
That I did watch.
Because I caught up today and
So
You
I
had time.
I had
sis.
time
You
today.
had time.
I was like, pull out the laptop. Everything got watched today.
I think I'm in love with Nanceford.
Nanceford is
poison.
When he decided to go ahead and drop it for that pool, I was like, no joke. Like looking at the TV and did this.
I
Gave him the look up and down on TV. Like you.
First of
No,
all,
I'm
he
about to
ain't
say-
even my type, but when he was in the car on the first episode, I was like, who that is?
Because when he punched old boy, I was like, you better come to the rescue.
Yes. I said, Issa, who that is? Who that is?
When he dropped his stuff, you said you looked back. I stood up and tried to look down the TV to see what.
No. I gave him the sit back, look up and down look through the TV. Like, girl,
Nanceford.
Nanceford.
Nanceford, what did?
Well, where
What
is
is
show?
that?
I've seen him before, though.
I've never seen him.
I've never
seen
seen him.
him before.
And I love his voice.
I love his voice. That's why I think I
And
like
he's
him
from
so
Houston.
much.
Did y'all peep that?
He's from Houston.
He gave that 832 area code. I was like, oh, wait a
But he
minute.
said he's from
He said,
Houston. He said he's from
ATL.
Houston.
Yeah.
And just like his little swag, I was like, I like him.
I do like him.
him so much.
Issa, don't fuck this up, girl.
You know she gonna fuck it up. You know she's going to fuck it up. Just waiting for it. Like so when you gonna fuck it up?
Yeah.
Right, she gonna leave him and go back to Daniel. Yeah, I see it.
No, not Daniel.
I feel like it's gonna happen.
I was so mad that. Do you watch the Wind Down show? The show
I
that
don't.
comes on
No.
after.
Sometimes I caught a piece of the one with him.
Well, I thought Nanceford was going to be on there.
Oh, and
So-
they brought Frida.
Right.
They brought Frida, and I was like, "Why do we need to talk to her?" And then I realized that she probably is not going to be back
She's not
on the
coming back.
show
Yeah.
anymore. So I was like, "I guess that makes
Or
sense."
Just
But
make appearances from here on out.
Yeah.
I can't believe she just really quit like that. Like, she didn't give a 2-week notice, or
I ain't mad at
like,
her.
I think Jesus.
I ain't mad at her.
I just pick up
done.
some more lifts.
Yeah. Her rent is dirt cheap now.
Yeah.
Like she like
Her little boy said, "My mama said, wait."
He said, "Oh, what y'all doing? Eating tacos and kissing on the mouth?
yeah.
Get your little ass out of here!"
My mama said, wait.
Oh my god.
Oh, I thought when she was a property manager, it just meant like she would be checking rent and I
No,
didn't
they
know
gotta
that
go,
she
like,
was
check
actually
out-
gonna be like
Yeah, that's
doing
what they came
stuff.
down talking about the squirrels
There's
in the
squirrels
wall.
Talking about they having babies. She said, "Do something about it." She said, "Yep." No, this was my part. Hey, mirror, bitch.
I'll be right back.
She's like, "Oh, no." I shouldn't have left you. all the time.
Oh my
I
god.
should have left you.
Oh, I need a mirror, bitch. I need to have a mirror.
I may have to start that up.
I love it.
Y'all will never see it. Never see it.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, she has the best talks with her out there. I can't wait till next week though. Like that looks so fun.
I'm so ready.
And whatchamacallit, it gets high, or they all get high.
They all.
But except for old girl, because she's pregnant. What is Amanda Seals' character? What's her name?
Yep.
You said yep. I can't.
Amanda Seals.
Because someone's name is Tiffany. Whose name is Tiffany?
That is her name.
That's
is that
her
her
name?
name?
Wait a minute. Is that Tiffany? No. Wait a minute. It is.
It has to
Well,
be.
what's
What's
the
the
other
girl's name then?
What's the one that I like?
She's hilarious.
She's so funny.
She said,
Yeah, what is her name? And why can't I remember? I knew her name.
she's so funny.
Issa Molly.
Is it April?
No.
No, I'm completely.
No, Tiffany is definitely the pregnant one.
Yeah.
I don't know, but the other one is
She's hilarious.
She's so funny.
She's hilarious. Oh my god.
She is so funny.
Every
the first season when she
episode.
talked about stealing from her job, she's like, it's reparations. Love her.
She was like, I'll be hooking him up though, but don't tell nobody because I could go to jail, like for real. Like for real jail. No, for real. I could go to jail.
But my thing is like, they all went to college together, right? That's
Yeah.
where their friendship is. Molly and her went to high school together.
Yeah.
But those four went to college together.
Yeah.
Why do they all have good jobs but Issa got the second job?
Issa's struggling, bless her heart.
What is, I need to, Issa, what's your degree?
Well, because her whole character is she's always fucking stuff up.
Yeah.
That's the whole
Bless her heart.
story. Well, not the whole storyline, but I mean that's
Yeah.
a big part of her character. Is like
Yeah.
she's the one that's always fucking stuff up. But Nanceford,
Nanceford.
she got that one right.
I don't know, she be rocking that TWA. Like, she
Yeah, she
has
does.
so
Yeah, she
many
does.
styles. I'm like, why didn't I know about that style when I had a TWA? She was rocking them.
Yes, she do.
And on the wind down, I'm like, how did you get? I'm still
Well, you know she got that TWA money where she can keep it moisturized and looking tight and
True
right.
story.
So
True story.
you know we over
Because
here.
I
like-
wouldn't have gotten that poo. I mean, I'd have put my feet in. Well, no, I take that back. Nanceford was in there.
I was
I'd
about
have
to
Nanceford was
say,
in there. I'm getting.
I'd have got in there. I
You
take
said-
that.
You
I'm
said
sure I had a
drop 'em.
ponytail holder in the car.
You said drop him. I just wanted to be clear that you said drop.
I got a
'em.
hat somewhere.
She said, avert your eyes.
He said you ain't a first shit. Damn right.
I sure did not.
And neither did
Well,
the rest of the nation.
No one else did. Nanceford.
Nanceford.
She said I like Nanceford better.
How the hell did she come up with Nanceford? Like Nanceford?
I was like, his name's Nathan, isn't it? Like, I remember that.
Yeah.
Like, isn't it Nathan? And she was like, she was calling everything under the sun until she got with Nathan.
That's why we gave her that plan talking about something you can't even kill. She said, is that a challenge?
How about I just
Hold
throw
on.
my last
Hold on.
succulent away because I
First
feel that.
first person I thought of.
So first off, why are you bringing me into this?
Because I couldn't
Wait a minute.
because I said, oh shit, that's D killing all the plants.
I killed 2 succulents.
D killed the bamboo plant and then brought it back to life on accident.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
How do you kill bamboo?
I don't know.
That shit just died. Okay?
And then she spilled red pop or something. Would you spill it and
Wine.
it came back to life? Wine.
Of course it was one.
Because that fixes a lot of stuff.
It sure does.
And alright. Maybe I should have poured some wine on my succulents before I threw them out.
Girl, I don't understand. Like, I have one plant at my house that it tells me when it needs water. Like, that shit droops when it's dry. I throw some water on it, it perks right on back up. We good to go. I need all
Did it
of my
do the
plants.
bankhead bounce?
Listen,
It
I
did.
need all of my plants
So,
to just communicate. Open your mouth.
That's what I'm saying.
If
like
you
my
say something,
succulents-
say something.
My succulents were my succulent
Close
turned
mouth
black.
like you said.
It turned black. I'm like,
Succulent?
my succulent turned black.
What
I
did
was
you do?
like, I don't know.
Girl.
We're gonna try it for a cactus,
Mm-mm.
but my daughter's told me I'm not allowed to bring any more plants in the house.
No, you already turning plants black.
Like they just didn't turn like yellow and fall
Right.
off?
It just didn't die like a regular plant.
It turned black, and I was like, you gotta go now.
Girl, you need to bring some different energy around that plant or something. Like
I did try to sage
Your
some
chakras was
Yeah.
off.
I did not get the chakras, but I did sage all my plants. But
Girl, you need to put that thing in a different location or something.
yeah, maybe.
Mm.
So succulents are not supposed to have direct light, or they are?
So mine at work is fluorescent, and that joint sits right in front of the window.
Okay.
See, I'd be confused about that because they say like little to no sun,
Yeah.
and then it don't work. It don't grow. You put it in the sun, then it grows.
Mine is
It
sitting
turned mine black.
right in the light, in front of a window. A massive window. My
It gets
God.
all the sunlight.
It gets
All
all
the
the sunlight.
sunlight.
Like,
I have a snake plant too, and I really just think I need to repot it, and that's just not gonna happen. Like I gotta take it to Stump and have them do it because I'm not gonna do it.
I would have never even bought it because it said snake plant.
Well,
Oh my
it's supposed
gosh.
to be really good for you.
don't be jumping like that.
Do y'all? Yeah, well, clearly y'all don't watch Fear Factor or nothing like that. But I was over my uncle's house and Fear Factor was on, and it was a challenge that it was the couples one that they had to
No.
put their mouth in a water tank full of snakes.
No.
Why
And they
are
had-
you watching this?
It was on at somebody else's house. Like I was just over there and this was on. They had to with their mouth, and there was a bunch of different snakes, and there was one big snake in there. They had to pick out just the green ones with their mouth and transport it to this other tank, and whoever got the most won. Whoever got the least got eliminated
Who
that
thinks
round.
of this shit?
I don't care how much money is on the table.
I'm
Wait a
not
minute.
even signing up for this.
I'm not even.
No.
The one girl picked it up with her mouth, went to drop it, and it didn't drop. It like went up in her goggles and was like dangling. Woo! When I tell you I lost it in the living room, like that thing was dangling in front of my face.
No. No.
There's no amount of money you can pay me to go on that Scared and Naked show.
What's
Scared-
the point of that
Scared
show?
and naked, I would attempt.
Nah,
I would
bruh.
attempt.
Nah,
Like,
I would be out there like this the whole time, like
nah.
fuck that.
And
I
I
would-
like being naked.
I would
but
attempt.
no.
I would
on
attempt.
TV though.
I mean,
I don't care
for the
about
right
that.
amount of money, I would attempt it.
I
Like,
want to be outside.
there's
Like so being like
Like if you
I
got
would do a
me
new
and
resort
Big
all day.
Brother
the mo-
inside naked, I can do that.
here's where I would have the issue. The moment that, like, the end of that first day, and there comes a point where I'm supposed to sit down somewhere,
That's where you got
that's
me
where I'd
all.
be done. Because
I'm just gonna
my
stand.
hoo-ha is not touching nothing out
Exactly. That's what I'm
here
saying.
in this wilderness.
That's what
I
I'm
would
saying.
try. I would try it. I would
No,
try
I'm
it.
not even gonna try it.
For the right amount of money, I would try
No.
it. That fear factor stuff,
Not trying it.
listen, they could be like, we will pay your student loans.
You wouldn't attempt it?
No.
Because
Because
I
I'm
couldn't
not-
do that snake thing.
I would stroke out. Like, I
No,
would
because
legit
look at the stuff
have a
they
stroke.
ask, they want you to eat. Like, nah, bruh, no.
Oh yeah, they had
I'm-
them drinking some like they were
No.
playing beer pong and
No.
you got the ball in the cup, whatever was in that cup, they had to drink it.
No.
I was like, how are people not dying after leaving
That's
the
what
show?
I'm
Because
saying,
if you
no.
really mix this stuff, like they should be hospitalized ill.
All I'm saying is,
I think they have
I
paramedics
truly
on
feel
staff,
like
and that
would die.
I don't want to be a part of anything where you have paramedics on staff.
I watched the episode. I mean, I had to be like in middle school or some shit back in the day. I watched the episode where the girl was in a box and they dumped snakes on top of her.
I remember that episode.
No.
I would have flatlined right there in that damn box.
I
I would have never got
that.
the box.
I
Let's start
actually could
there.
have done that, but I'm not going to be on that show for that to be the one challenge that I can do. Like, that's the one challenge I could do.
Snakes?
Yes, I don't have a problem with snakes.
Nah.
I
Listen,
don't have a problem with snakes.
we had a snake on the back patio years ago, and I stayed in my house for 4 to 5 months. I did not go on the back patio.
I don't have a problem with snakes.
Girl, there was a stink bug in my bathroom in my apartment
I
that I did not use for a month.
She
I
shut
also-
the door
I
and
shut-
left it for a
I
month.
shut the door, I put a
Look.
towel down, and left it. I set off 2 bug bombs, and I left it. I did not use the bathroom for an entire month, and I'm okay with that.
I mean, I'm
know.
dealing with crickets in my house. So.
I wouldn't be able to do that neither.
Listen,
That
I
would
just feel
drive
like,
me nuts.
and my niece gonna be like, "Don't kill them, take them outside." They're breaking and entering. Okay, they got to go. You got to die. You broke into my house.
There was a dragonfly earlier today. I'm leaving Michael's.
Oh, shit.
The dragonfly literally
Oh no.
slides down my windshield. It's on the outside. I didn't know that. Slides down the windshield.
You jump out the car and leave it running?
Girl, no. I laid on the horn, hit the. I laid on the horn, hit the windshield wipers, and hit the brake all at the same time.
Oh,
my
I don't
gosh.
know why I want some Chick-fil-A. after.
Chick-fil-A always sounds good.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
As always, I'm always thinking.
Why don't they deliver?
Does Grubhub not?
They may, but
Oh
I
my
feel like
God.
Chick-fil-A,
Oh my God.
like if they opened up and did delivery,
They would. We would run the racket.
yes.
Have you been to Alchemy yet?
No. Where's this?
So there's one on Parsons and there's one in Grandview, and it is a cheaper version to Native. And I went there the other day and had some coconut bacon avocado toast.
Wow.
Yes, it was everything.
Why is
And
it
a green
bacon?
smoothie. Well, it wasn't real. Well, as I found out, because I'm talking to one of my vegetarian clients, and she's like, "That was straight coconut. That's not bacon. It's not real bacon, and I can eat that."
I can eat
And I was like,
so when are we going?
"Whenever."
Saturday morning. Don't wait.
Hey, Saturday after I get off of work.
Oh,
I get off
after
at
it's
2
no
o'clock. I get off at 2 o'clock.
I'll be done like 11:30. Still breakfast.
Meet
just to
me
wake
in
up.
German Village, and we can go.
I
And
gotta
I can
win
go
the
watch
wedding.
the Ohio State game.
Cheer the
I was
wedding.
like, damn it.
Yeah.
Anywho, it was only $10.50 for all of that, for the smoothie and the toast. At Native, it's like $10 for just one drink,
Nope.
and I can't do it. I may have $50 on me, and I'm still not gonna do it.
I feel it. No.
They be like, "Oh, don't you go to Fox and the Snow all the time?" No, I don't.
I don't even know what that
I was
is.
about to just say the same. You keep
You-
naming these places that
Fox
So
in the Snow.
there's one in Victorian Village.
Did you say Fox in the Snow?
Mhm.
Is that the name?
It's like a pastry place.
Fox and the Snow.
Super expensive pastry.
I need to find just buy me one of these little dainty buildings.
Oh, but
that
I
make
want
some
you to
dainty
go
ass
there
food
because you
that
want to
sells
try
some
different
dainty
coffees. So
Yes.
you have to
Fox
try
in the Snow?
Fox and the Snow.
You know, I'm all about the little coffee shops. Love going to little
But I
coffee
think their
shops.
coffee is super strong.
Really?
Oh, I won't like
I'm trying to get away from coffee.
Oh,
I
no,
haven't had it in a
no.
while.
No, thank you. Don't want to try that.
that Ethiopian place we went to when we did the card game. Still, I have not had better coffee than that.
It was
Oh,
so
yeah,
good,
you're
so
saying I
smooth.
want to try
It
it
was
twice.
so good,
On
so
Parsons. Not Ethiopian.
Is it in
It's
Old
Eritrean.
Town?
Yeah, no.
Eritrean.
There's
Well,
a-
it's a coffee shop, but the people that own it is the Eritrean family.
You
Yeah,
said it's
and
in
they
Old Town
opened-
East, though?
Yeah, it's on Parsons in Old Town East, but they
Okay.
just opened another one in Gahanna.
What is the name of it?
The Upper Cup.
Upper Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
Upper-
There you go.
Why was that on TV yesterday? I was watching
I
it.
love that movie.
Oh my God.
The Upper Room.
We own Dick. We next. We own Dick.
Alright. Should we wrap?
Yes. Do we have anything else we need to talk about?
I think that's it. That's all, folks.
So we'll give a link to Lily's
Lily's
commercial with the release of this recording.
I can go check out my booter butt.
Also, which I probably should have said in the beginning, click down below, hit subscribe so you can
Hey.
stay updated for when we do
Oh,
things.
and hit the notification so you can be notified when we
That's what I meant by stay updated. But
Yeah.
also hit subscribe. Subscribe, notify,
hit like,
share.
comment, subscribe.
Boom.
There it is.
Bing. Bing. Boom.
And then for all of our faithful SoundCloud and iTunes. Oh, we're now on iTunes.
We are now on iTunes.
Thanks to
We did
our amazing guest that we had last week. We are now on iTunes.
Josh did so much for us
He was.
Josh is like Santa. Like,
He's helping me with my budget too. So I mean, he
Josh
does
just
everything.
caters
every
like-
damn
Yeah,
thing.
I'm actually
He
probably
handles
gonna take him
everything.
car shopping with me because my uncle decided he's gonna go off to Africa. He's like, I'll call you when I get back. I said, where are you going?
How does
To
Josh even have
Africa.
time to do all this stuff? Like he's
wait a minute, your uncle's going to Africa.
Yes, he's going to like Morocco or something. I was like, yeah, how do you just tell me today you're going somewhere?
Where's he going?
Today.
Oh, shit. I was about to be like, you need a buddy?
Listen, I'm trying to be buddy.
I do want to go to Africa
Me
though.
too.
But anyway, so he's off there, and I'm like, you're supposed to be looking for me a car. I need a new car.
This girl I went to school with
Your
at
Uncle
MUD.
Barry.
And he's not.
Hey, Uncle.
How old is Uncle?
50 something.
This uncle on dad's side, mom's side.
Dad's side. Everybody loves my uncle.
Boom.
Hey,
He
Uncle.
could be Nanceford.
He could be Nanceford.
He could be Nanceford.
Ooh,
And
that's
then
going
you
to piss her off so bad.
Then
but
you
not.
He
I
ain't
be like, you know, your Uncle Nanceford, right?
He gonna
You know.
he gonna
Don't tell me
he gonna be her mirror bitch.
Look.
Hey mirror bitch,
Hey there, bitch.
got you a
You see
Nanceford.
it?
That's something about me. Just don't
Miracle.
tell me. Just don't tell me anything. I want to hear good,
I'm gonna
bad.
tell it all.
No ma'am, no sir. No ma'am.
Oh,
I be like, let me tell you about Uncle Nanceford today.
if I ever dated any of y'all's family members, I would tell y'all. I would make up stuff to tell y'all just to make y'all mad.
I don't tell you anything.
Because I gave you a disclaimer before we got started, but me and you are different.
Oh
See,
my god.
I'm more ignorant than you are. So
Say it. Say it.
I would be telling you all kinds of stuff about his hairy balls and how they bounce. How I cupped them with the right hand
And then the left.
and stroked with the left.
I hate both of you.
I'm telling you. You just wait. Every text is gonna be hashtag Uncle Nanceford. Every last one of them.
Uncle Nanceford.
Oh, she might
I hope that this really happens because I'm gonna call you back. You talking to dude today? You told me like, no, but like, I did. Guess you told me about your Uncle Nanceford. Did you know that nigga could do the splits? You know your uncle can do the splits?
Oh God.
Girl, every time I know, so you call me, right?
Oh God. Oh God. No.
Then he told me she sucked that nigga down to the splits. He really took it down to splits. Did you know your uncle do the splits?
I hate. I'm not.
You're stupid.
You think you was on the phone with me? I done put that phone down. I've been.
I would hang up and leave you a voicemail.
Yes.
Send
I'm
you
gonna send you an email.
I would do all you.
I'm gonna send you an email.
I hit her with the duo, so you can hang up on the bitch.
No, I didn't hang up. The phone is just there. You
Oh
think
my God.
this is what I used to do to Dewan all the time because he would go on these rants
Mm.
and he listens to the podcast, so you're gonna hear this. He would go on these rants and I would just put the phone down,
Go wash dishes.
walk around, come back.
I've definitely done that.
Oh my god.
Walk
I would
around.
make sure, because I would ask questions every now and then, do a check to see if you're listening.
She said.
Ain't no questions.
She said.
I ain't got no questions, B. I ain't got no questions.
He sucked him down to a split. You're so stupid.
First of all,
You're so stupid.
is that even a thing? Is that even a thing?
I'll tell you about it.
We gonna find out.
No, thank
We
you.
gonna find out.
I'm good, love, and joy.
We gonna
Check
find
this out. I'm good, love, and joy.
Oh my god. Sweet baby Jesus.
You know your uncle speaks 7 different languages? You wanna know how I know?
It's a love language. I heard you like love languages. I got something to tell you.
Guess what your uncle's love language is?
Oh my God, stop right now. I can't.
Oh, so ignorant.
We're done.
So
We're
ignorant.
done.
We're done here.
We are done here.
We're done.
We are done.
Get up and go to work in the morning.
So as always, you guys can reach us any questions, comments, topic suggestions,
Please send us topic suggestions.
anything. You can send us anything. You
Because
just
you're
want.
literally just
call.
going to hear us ranting.
I mean, but we are good at ranting.
You're
Yeah.
ranting.
Pretty
Uncle
good.
Nanceford comes into play when we rant, you know, so.
I can't wait for Uncle Nanceford to actually happen.
Yeah, when's he gonna come
I'm
from a
excited.
rock? Oh, don't get mute now.
I'm going there for Thanksgiving.
Oh, we going to Thanksgiving.
I'm going, yeah.
We go to New York for Thanksgiving every year.
Mhm.
Which Kiki said she's not going because she doesn't like white people. And
Save the green juice. She's got a few tricks.
Good night, everyone. And on that note,
Oh my god.
B claims the neck bone this year.
where do you?
Oh my
Good
god.
night. Good night, everyone.
What is wrong with you?
Die.
I love it.
I can't even say it because she's the one that says it and she won't.
You want to keep going?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Say it. Got a few more in the bag.
No, ma'am. No, thank you.
Bag of balls, that is. No. Okay, we quit. All right, you can reach us at NAKD Offscript@gmail.
Diggity.com.
Oh, that's new.
Right?
That's new. I like that.
I thought you were about to hit with the miggity.
I know.
No.
That was your get up 10.
Yeah, you know.
It's more like get up 2, but we gonna take it.
Ooh, you's a hater.
Ooh, I did. Oh my goodness.
We out.
Peace.
Good night. I guess I should stop saying good night because it could be good morning or good evening.
Oh, we gotta figure out.
Wherever
You are. Whatever, whenever, however.